Alright, we're live right now, so if you want to chop it up while I send out the link to everybody, go ahead. Shit.
That's a dope spot, though, honestly, for it.
No cap.
No cap.
It's relaxing.
Chilling. This is the first time we did it here, no cap.
This is overall nice back there. It sucks that it's just really at the corner though, but
It is what it is.
it's okay.
Alright, bet. We straight. Like a circle.
Come on, man.
Come on now, dog.
You got it.
Told you couldn't move the table, bro.
Alright, bet. So we're back. We're live. The Always Mindful Podcast. And we're here with our guest, Ricky Kelly. Back again.
Gang, gang.
And shit. Doing our thing. For another week. I hope y'all enjoy. We're going to be doing our thing, talking about life and shit. You know how we get down. But I want to open up this podcast to talk about college sports. Our views on it. Ricky's personal experience with it. He played for Southeastern,
Right.
the baseball team, out in Wrightsville.
Whiteville.
Whiteville, my fault.
It's all good, man.
But-
It's a place you don't want to go.
But yeah, so if you want to talk about that, I mean, we'd love to hear about it.
Start us off, my man.
Where should I start?
The beginning, out of high school, what happened?
Alright, well, I got recruited from there out of, like, a showcase camp in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
Probably got an email from him. It was a weekend thing. Got an email from him that Sunday.
yeah,
And then he gave me his phone number, told me to call him. I called him probably the next day,
yeah,
and went up there like a week later. Didn't know what I wanted to do. That was the first visit I went on.
right,
So I still had time to. I was trying to give myself time to see what I wanted to do. I didn't even know if I wanted to go and play baseball.
right.
But then I felt the season coming up, and it was kind of lit. So
Are you expecting anything out of the season? Like anything particular?
out of senior season,
Or not like you're
Or-
like, going on to like the college experience where everybody's like, damn, it's so
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah, the dedication.
it's a lot. It's definitely a job. It's a
yeah.
job once you get out of
Yeah,
high school.
Definitely.
It is. I mean, it feels like a job in high school, but it's even more because you got to wake up. You got to either go to the gym and then go to classes, or
Yeah.
go to classes and then the gym,
Right.
then practice, then study hall.
Yeah.
So
And it's crazy because you don't even have to be at a D1 level. You don't have to be at a D2 level, D3. Any type of college sport that you attend, it's the same way. Like the schedule turns into class, practice,
Right.
practice in the morning, workouts, and all this stuff.
it's a
And
daily routine.
yeah, but I mean, if you're dedicated, you definitely enjoy it. If you put in the grind, you'll definitely get better. But
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
me coming out of high school and my senior year, I realized that like before I had committed or before I took up any offers in school, I realized that like, look, I didn't have the dedication to put myself through 3 practices a day, 2 study halls, class, and all that stuff.
Right.
Like,
I had
yeah.
to figure that out.
But you know, it's life.
Honestly, it was a really quick decision. Yeah. I don't think I told anybody about it, but
Yeah.
Joey
yeah,
was there. And whenever I actually decided to commit, it was early in the morning before we even walked in school one day.
right.
We were just talking about it, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
And
I
just
don't
go.
think,
So
Joey was the first one to.
yeah.
He might have peer pressured me into it. It's cool. It was fun. It was a good time. I loved it. The teammates. It was something that you just can't replace. It was,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
so awesome.
You be building them bonds or like
True.
on
Right.
separate.
Especially
Look,
in the
bro,
college
hell
level.
yeah.
It was crazy. Having a place everyone lived so close to each other, we could all just
Make the move.
Yeah.
You had an apartment out there, didn't you?
yeah
So-
with Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Johnny.
yeah.
No.
Nah, Johnny, he was supposed to go but didn't.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. But I mean, look, even still having your own place, even having your own place is a big change from staying with your parents or staying with, you know, that authority and living under their house and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was big. It was dope. It
Yeah.
was definitely dope. So much freedom came with it. So much freedom came with it. Be able to just walk out the door anytime I wanted.
Yeah.
But that'd be low key be stomping you in your tracks and trying to do like college for me, bro. Look, I'm trying to have fun most of the damn time, bro. I'm trying to
That's
get
where I am
live.
now.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
And
now.
then you just think about it like, damn, I fucking had homework. And then you just like stuck like, damn, I'm
There's
still
so
trying
much.
to go out.
Yeah,
Hell no, look.
you got to balance.
Yeah, definitely do. Time management is a
You gotta have
crucial
It's a
part.
big thing in college.
Dedication for
It
real.
took me a while to figure
Already
that
said
out
that.
too.
Yeah, you gotta have time to play. You gotta have time to get your homework done. Time to sleep. Time to even. I think most importantly, time to take care of yourself. Because if you don't let
Got to, because
yeah,
there's so much.
yeah, if you don't let that self care kick in, then you start losing your mind. You start stressing over the little things, and
Mhm.
that peace of mind can go a long way when it comes to achieving that goal of getting that degree. And with all the classes and assignments and stuff, it definitely helps to have a good head on your shoulders and all that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest thing that goes into that is for sure time management.
Yeah.
If you could figure it out and don't let it pile on yourself, you could easily get past.
Right.
Still, I mean, I guess not easily, but a little bit easier than normal.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Most definitely.
Low key, I was in high school. I was low key dedicated from the freshman year, but you saw that shit go down. Like, went from my freshman year, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna make it, bruh. I'm gonna get up there, and then slowly, it's like, damn, it's so much fun to play these sports, but it's
That's
like,
really where you find out what you want to do.
I swear, but it's a crazy thing because it's you either battling to have fun with your friends, trying to get this. But hey, I'm glad I low key didn't take them stairs because I don't know. I'm kind of happy where I'm at, but at the same time, hey, I could have been getting serious with it. But hey, I like to have fun with sports, and instead of having them serious people like, you know how though you be playing at the park or like the basketball courts, and you be seeing them try hards.
Yeah.
They're not even having
It's
fun
called foul.
sometimes. They don't be having
They'll
fun,
slap
bruh.
you.
Yeah.
They be looking at you. They on some.
It's like I don't even hoop and I'm still busting your ass.
Right.
I
That's
love
really
that.
how it is, too.
I love that. I love to do that. But no, I mean the bonds. We could talk about the bonds because the bonds with sports is something that like, I mean to this day, I mean me and you.
To this day.
have gone to this day since middle school. Bro.
Since middle school.
We've been rocking,
Yeah.
going. But I mean, I wasn't even really good at baseball, but I enjoyed it so much simply because of the people that were playing and the shit that we did and all the laughs and memories that we was making
Right.
on the baseball team. It was like, damn, like you don't get that experience from just anything.
No, not at all.
And I feel like people who didn't play high school sports can't really relate to that unless they did like a club or something like that.
Yeah, some sort of,
fucking
I don't know, but yeah,
band
you
and
did-
shit.
Yeah.
through the wins and losses, yeah, you still make so many memories.
Yeah.
There's so many I'll never forget, just
Yeah.
from middle school to senior year,
Yeah.
even last year.
Mhm.
Shit I'll never forget.
Yeah. Most definitely.
People you probably stay in touch with for a long time
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think I've stayed in touch with most of the people I played like the sports with.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, hey, look, you still gonna be able to play them sports with them. You still gonna be able to do the same shit, but I mean, obviously it's a little different. But
Yeah.
It's life now.
hell yeah.
Definitely.
You gonna go with the wind, bro. You gonna let that shit take you, bro.
Right. You gotta find your path. You gotta find what you're good at, what you enjoy, and just rock with it. Now, I mean, how do you feel about that? You feel like your job comes to you, or you gotta go seek out your job?
How do I feel about that?
Damn.
I don't know. I feel like there's always that chance you could just wait. There's
Yeah.
always that chance it'll come across you.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, at least for what I want to do, you can't really wait. You kind of have to like put your foot in the door
Right.
and really show people, I guess, that you're able to do what they do, because it's tough, it's competitive.
Definitely.
So I mean, even for most cases in all jobs, really, they look for the people who have what they need.
Right. Yeah. True.
Definitely experience.
Definitely.
You know what you trying to look into, bro?
For a career,
Yeah.
I want to be an agent. That's first thought. It's just what's most intriguing right now.
Yeah.
if not, maybe work for some organization or sports brand, some
Right.
team sports brand. I just want to base my career around professional sports.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was low key thinking about being like a chiropractor or a physical therapist, but then I was just looking about how many like
It's a
years.
lot of school.
Hell yeah, I was just
It's
like,
a lot of
damn.
school.
I guess that ain't me.
That would be
'Cause-
good though.
Yeah,
You
it
can
definitely.
actually-
But the money's fire, you know. You just
You
helping
travel.
people. Hell yeah, but like,
Yeah.
man, like I just wanted to find a job where it's just like, damn, yo, that's me. Like, where I'm trying to just
Yeah.
be happy doing it. Cause if I'm over here fucking dragging my feet to even get the fuck up in the morning, like that's just a drag.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to make the money, bro. Like if money wasn't even a problem, we wouldn't be having this.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Not lying.
Definitely that part.
I'm just,
If you could just do what you want to do, regardless of the money, regardless. But I mean, I understand it. You
That's the
gotta,
world we live in.
yeah,
Swear to God.
and you gotta have experience. You gotta be. People look for that educated person. So nobody wants like a dunce on their team. Nobody wants somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. So I understand the whole school part, but I feel like
Sometimes you don't even need school.
Right.
Honestly, I mean,
Right.
that's the other a lot. Even
Most-
talking to my
yeah.
friends in college,
Yeah.
you don't need school. Do what you want to do if you
yeah,
can actually do it
true that.
and are willing to try.
There's always a way. I feel like there's always
And
a
the
way.
shit is
I
crazy
agree.
to me. Is you go to school, you do all that shit, and then you have like the general like studies of like everything, right?
Mhm.
But then you go to the job, and you get training for the job. So it's pretty much the same thing. Like why don't you just go straight into the job and learn all about that shit? I mean, you could like do it if you just want to do that job. I mean, I get it if you want to like switch from job to job because you don't know if that's just the right thing you want to do. But
I don't know. Some environments I feel like are just much faster paced than others, so they kind of want you to have that prior experience, if I
Yeah.
could guess. But I mean, I'm sure, yeah, definitely, it is kind of weird how you need a degree and then go into
Yeah.
training.
Yeah. Or
But-
you, like so in my sister's case, because she's in the healthcare
Okay.
field. She's healthcare management, and she works the front desk at a hospital. But to move up, you need years of experience at that job. But straight out of school, how do you get years of experience without staying at that
Little entry-level
yeah,
jobs.
exactly. Like
Mm.
when your capabilities are much more than that, and I feel like that's the messed up part is that like. Cause she was even doing internships for this while she was in school, but
Right.
once she got in, she needed like 3 years of experience just to get that managerial position. It's like, how do you do that without slaving the whole time? And
Yeah.
to me, it doesn't make
Doing the
sense.
dirt.
Exactly, doing
Yeah.
everybody's dirty work. It
the
just
casual 9 to 5,
Yeah.
trying to just get that shit fast.
when you're capable of so much more and you're willing to put that foot forth, I feel like, especially those that you're like. Though when you first go into a job, you're definitely more eager than the people who've been there for like 20, 30 years. So if you take those newcomers, the people who are hungry for it, the people that are trying to get out there and just put them in those positions where they can put out all that shit and give you the best work, then I feel like it would be more valuable to the company. You feel me? I don't know. It's
That's
just
how, I mean, shit, the world would probably work a lot better if that's everybody who worked
Right.
had an idea like that.
yeah, most definitely.
Was willing to actually do it.
Yeah. And then, you see it in the military, like the senior enlisted people tend to be more laxed than the people who are just coming in. And then there's this weird system in the military where it's like new officers out of OCS are telling 34-year-olds, grown men what to do, and it's
Right.
like, who's gonna listen to this youngin'
With no experience.
Exactly, trying to tell me
Yeah.
what to do, and that's a stigma that's weird. It's like, I guess it makes sense. Nobody wants to listen to somebody who's younger than them, but at the end of the day, that person is more equipped.
I think if you can produce, then
Yeah, most
produce what
definitely.
they're asking for, then you definitely should be able to work that job,
Exactly.
that spot, whatever it is.
True.
Hey, bro, that's
Sure.
definitely not for me. Look, I think at some point, obviously, I'm gonna want the benefits.
Right.
That's about it. I'm not trying to get too deep into like the military because it's a lot of crazy shit that be happening with them.
It does.
Yeah.
It definitely does.
Hey, it be changing people for real. And I'm not trying to be like,
I mean, respect to everyone who does it, though.
Yeah.
True,
Without a
definitely.
doubt.
Up-
Without a doubt, I
utmost,
just can't.
utmost respect, but I
It's
mean,
not the path I chose.
true.
definitely if we go to war. I mean, I might you know, drop a couple bodies. You feel me? If I have to, bro.
Yeah,
But
dude,
like,
yeah, dude.
but
True.
hey, but past that, I'm not trying to get into that. I don't even know what I'm really trying to look into, bro. Cause I obviously want to do something that's like, hey, yo, cause look, if I ever we just open a dispensary, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
You just gotta get licensed. You gotta.
this is
So much.
It's a
money.
lot of
So much
paperwork
money.
you gotta go
So
through.
much money.
Like they
too.
just legalized it in New York.
Yeah.
I know you probably
Yeah,
saw it a couple months ago.
Definitely.
They legalized it recreationally, but no recreational dispensaries are going to be actually open until the end of 2022.
Dang.
That's just how long I guess it takes for the licensing to be handed out and
True.
the paperwork to be
True.
done, the shops to open.
True. And it's weird. So
It's a long time.
yeah, with the new El Burrito that they built on Buffalo Lake.
I still haven't been there yet.
Yeah, but so he had a alcohol license for his old shop, but he couldn't transfer that license to his new shop.
To the new address?
Yeah, he had to get a whole nother license. So when they first opened,
It's right across the street.
yeah, exactly.
It's
so
in the same parking lot.
exactly, it's crazy. It's crazy how this world works. But
You
he
trying to
couldn't.
scam.
Yeah, he
Hell
could,
yeah.
trying to scam. He can't transfer his alcohol license from that one address to the next one.
He has to pay for a new one.
He has to pay for a whole nother new one. So when they first opened, they weren't selling alcohol. So I think with like that, it might work the same with recreational weed licensing and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I don't know too much about it.
me,
One of Connor,
yeah,
one of his boys from Southeastern who transferred there this past year. Apparently,
Yeah.
that's what he's going to do now out in Cali,
yeah,
like on a farm and grow it and everything. I don't know about.
farm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I mean, sun, water, and repeat.
a
But
little bit UV light,
yeah,
maybe.
you know. But no, that's gonna make a lot of money.
Oh, most
It's
definitely.
supposed to make New York $300 million the
Oh.
first year.
And
First year.
definitely the stocks. Like if you're not caught up in the stocks of like
Hell
the
yeah.
growers and all
They
that stuff,
trying
they're
to.
gonna blow.
They
it's
blowing up
distributors,
already.
They're gonna
I've
blow up.
I've been on some of it and like
They're gonna
they've
blow
been
up.
on to like 70 cents and they over here rising to $1.
Yeah.
Now, if they start rising to $1, it's gonna keep on going and
There's a couple
going.
that are about
$22
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah,
between 10 20.
yeah, but nah, definitely. I would say get into that, like growing the growers and stuff like that. Because once it legalizes, that junk is gonna go crazy.
It's lucrative.
Yeah.
When y'all think it's gonna be fully legalized in all? Do you think it even will be legalized in all 50
I
states?
think it will.
Definitely.
I think it will.
Definitely. Within probably, if I could guess, the next 15 years.
15. Sheesh.
I give it 15. I don't know. Maybe
God damn.
probably 15.
Probably 15. Damn. I mean, that's reasonable. I'm hoping like
5.
5.
5.
It'd be
bro.
nice.
5, bro.
It'd be
Please.
nice, but you know how the South is, man.
PC, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some, bro.
You know how the South is.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel. I don't know.
You think-
to
There's
me-
no telling, honestly.
Yeah,
we
there's
can
no
guess
telling.
all we want, but there's really no telling until it's
The
passed.
way that it's moving and everything. I mean, it's cool. Our boy Wiley was telling us about like medicinal psychedelics, and that market is supposed to be blowing.
It is apparently. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good.
But I did see this article about a ton of hospitals and colleges are starting to experiment with like small doses of like mushrooms and shit like that
Yeah.
for medicinal reasons and
Mhm.
therapeutic reasons.
Yeah. I mean,
It's crazy.
I think it'll help.
I mean,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it
It's
widens your scope.
it's an experience and a half.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really downplay half of the things that, like, you know how people are about, like, you know, weed and any other type of drug. They're just automatically, the first thing is like, yo, it's
Addiction.
bad. I mean, obviously a whole bunch of people couch addictions because, you know, you be seeing
You
those.
get addicted to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Peop-
like there is no bad drug. It just how much you use it. I feel like there's no bad drug. Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, coke. People like to do coke a lot.
Yeah, but
Meth.
to them,
Meth,
Heroin.
look, meth and heroin are just
Ah,
like.
Fentanyl.
yeah, fentanyls and all that stuff. but-
Okay, here's where I'm crossing the line. Psychedelics is like crossing it, but that's not even crossing. It's like right
borderline.
borderline.
Yeah.
But
It's not dangerous though.
I don't think it is either.
At least like to your health, it's dangerous for what you could do.
Oh,
off
yeah,
of the drug,
definitely.
but
Yeah.
it's not. I wouldn't say it's dangerous to your health.
But
when people
microdosing is
abuse
another
it,
issue.
No,
that's what I'm
yeah,
I tried
if
that
you
before.
definitely on
It's nuts.
an occasion, you're just like, yo, I'm just trying to get fried. Like, come on, bro. Like, at some point, I have some friends that are like that, just trying to get fried all the time.
all the time.
Just want their whole life to be high all the time.
Yeah.
Look, Yeah, I understand sometimes. You know, it's not a bad idea,
you
bro.
kind of have to balance.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, bro. You gotta sometimes just take the good with the bad. You
Yeah.
can't just always just
I
have that
It's
on
not really that
repeat.
good for you.
Exactly.
All the time.
mentally, it's not. If
No.
your escape to your problems is to not be sober, then I feel like you should reevaluate yourself. I feel like if you have a good head on your shoulders and you can face your problems sober, that's better than trying to, douse yourself in drugs and be high all the time and trying to face your problems. Because
It's a lot of people's problems.
yeah, they try and find this comfort in being high all the time and facing their issues when you gotta realize that you're the only person who can fix it. Like,
Exactly. There's much better ways.
Yeah,
Than resorting to drugs.
exactly, most
Mhm.
definitely.
Although that may seem like the easiest, it's
yeah,
definitely not the most beneficial.
definitely
And
not.
that's why most people like they find like when they just hop off of it, they're like, "Wow, life is really not as bad as." I mean, it's pretty bad. Come on, bro. It's a crazy world we got
It's
here.
crazy.
It's a crazy world we live in.
I really wish we was just.
You could definitely take a lot of good out of it.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, people is evil. Like, well, there's not a lot of.
There's
You
gonna
can't-
be evil people. There is gonna be evil people. So, I mean,
It's always a cycle. You try to take out the evil person, and what happens? You become the evil person.
yeah. I mean, I don't really think about it like that. I think the plan that we should all follow is we all got empathy for each other, and we all just learn that we're all human. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And this union, because everybody talks about the guy that's gonna change the world, this and this and that. I don't think there's gonna be a guy. I don't think there's gonna be the
There'll
one.
never be one guy.
Yeah, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen on a united front.
Yeah,
With-
definitely. Everybody needs to be
Yeah,
like connected in a way, but like we're connected as humans,
Yeah.
and people say like, "Yo, we're not connected." You're black, you're white, you're a different race than I am. But I see it as we're only one race.
It's all the same on the inside.
Yeah, we're all just humans. We all live on one
It's
planet.
'cause you
Like
came from different parts of the world.
I'm saying.
exactly.
Doesn't mean a thing.
And yeah, I mean, so that's true. But South America, places like the Middle East, and places like that where the value of a person isn't the value over here. If you understand what I'm saying, like people don't value a person down in. So in DR, when I was over there was this one night when we were just chilling outside, and there was a carnival down the street, and we're walking home, and we see two groups of people on motorcycles. One has a guy and a girl, and then three dudes behind them. So they pull up to the guy and the female in front of him and push him off his bike, and they start beating the guy up. We run inside because we're not trying to get involved. That's
No,
none of our business.
not your problem.
Yeah, definitely. So they are beating this guy up, trying to steal his motorcycle, and they pull out a gun and they're trying to rob this kid. They end up robbing him, and that humanity isn't there. That value
No,
for
it's
that
not.
person's life is not the same, or it's not seen by everybody in different parts of the world. So it's hard. It's hard to like.
There's really not a whole lot of hope.
Exactly. And there's a lot of. I feel like there's a lot more bad people in this world than there are good, because
Definitely. I mean, it's
I think there's more good people, but I feel like we tend to see more of the bad side.
yeah,
I feel like
the bad is more
a
amplified.
lot of the good people
Yeah.
don't really even know it. It is day-to-day people.
to think about how easy it is to switch from good to evil. Like,
Yeah.
you obviously one day you get
Easily
robbed.
be a switch.
Yeah.
There you can easily just be like, I'm gonna take revenge. If I ever see this dude on the streets, I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill him. I'm gonna
So
do this and
mindset.
that. And then once that, you already got like people trying to like, yo, you kill my person, I'm gonna kill you, and
True.
continuous
It's a
cycle.
continuous-
And that's how it is even most of the times in like hoods and stuff
That's
like
how it's always
that.
been.
Like,
That's how it always
you
been.
can't always. I wish there was a way to just like, come
We're
on, bro,
defined
peace,
by
man.
What color bandanas
It'd be
in
nice.
the back of your shorts,
Yeah,
Yes,
nice.
it would be nice,
and
but
what you rep, where you come from, what flag you believe in, all this different stuff. When we could all just be human, we could all just be people, we could all just be one race. I don't know. It's weird.
We are.
Yeah.
I mean, we are.
Yeah.
We're the human race.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Mankind.
maybe when we see some aliens, you feel me? Maybe they'll be like, hey, yo, bro, y'all need to quit that shit right now.
Do you think
better
that would
be
change
popping up
people?
soon.
I mean, I think it would change not a lot, but like
Oh,
how people
it's
use shit, but like how, like
The,
I mean,
It opens
the
people's
opportunities,
eyes.
the possibilities, I guess, if they were real.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I believe in aliens. I think
Yeah.
they're real.
I definitely.
But I'm saying
do.
that, like, if they were
For
to,
real, son.
if we were to
For
actually
real.
like, get one like good sighting, like where someone legitimately caught an alien,
Yeah.
definitely I could see a lot of people, their ideas changing on a lot of things,
Yeah.
just because of. That's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
The
That's
motherfucker.
crazy.
Hey, you been seeing them?
I'm
bruh?
open to it. Do I believe in it? No, I don't. I mean,
Fool, I'm over the hedge, my boy. You feel me?
yeah, I'm
I'm
over.
in-
I'm like on the fence. So, but not that I don't believe in aliens. Because if an alien popped up, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's good? What's up? I'm gonna treat him just like you know,
I'd probably be
another
creeped out
interaction.
first.
Some people
Really?
be shaking in
Crazy.
I
their
don't know.
boots,
It would be
bro.
dope though.
Look, I mean, obviously, if I like, it
I'd
depends
ask
on
him to
what.
take me somewhere.
Yeah, facts.
let
I'm
me
not
get
gonna
a-
be
From-
Let me get a ride real quick. You feel me?
Yeah.
Take me
Take
where you came from.
shotgun. Let me get the ride.
Have
Nah.
you seen the videos though of like the fighter pilots
seeing like
on the
UFO
radars?
Yeah.
Like
Really?
yeah, I saw this one dude was talking about it. This ex-fighter pilot, and
Mhm.
they were doing some training. There was like 4 jets, and they were out in like the ocean,
Yeah.
and one of the ships like called to their radar or something and told them to go 60 miles or something some way in the ocean to go check something out that was popping up on their radar, on the ship's radar, and then they went to go see it, and it just kept like
It was moving super fast.
it was moving too fast, like faster than one of their jets would like move across like their own like the jet's radar.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they said they watched it just go straight down, like they saw it, it was super quick, and then like just disappeared.
I mean, I feel like, hey, if they can have a fucking ship that can travel through air and it's just like, boom,
Through
like,
space.
they can
through
travel
water,
through the
yeah.
water. They be going deep in that
They can
bitch.
travel through space. They can
Maybe
travel
that's
through
where
water.
they're
Yeah, definitely.
in the bottom of the ocean.
Dang.
The ones
Just-
in Hawaii, you heard of it? Remember? No.
No.
Over Christmas, it was like the week of Christmas and New Year's. There was like 3 sightings in Hawaii. Like,
Really?
I've seen there were
Throughout the
sightings
that
in
week.
in what? It was like a foreign country, like and they were like, they stopped at a school
Yeah.
and they were saying that like, yo, they were trying to like say something to the kids, or maybe like, I don't know. It was kind of crazy to me because look, once you hear sightings, like sometimes you can either say, yo, no, that shit's fake.
no, yeah, you're
That
obviously
shit's
skeptical.
fake. Get out of my
For sure,
face. That
yeah.
shit is fake. But like, if you think it like, even that's how I view like some conspiracy theories. It's just like, yo, what if that shit is true?
There's a possibility.
There's always a
There's definitely
possibility for many types of shit. That's why I like to stay open-minded, because like, it's like the same shit with lying. Like somebody could lie to your face and you're like, do I believe them?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
it could be an endless possibility, and sometimes I wish I just had the damn answers, but I don't.
Yeah, need the key.
Maybe they know that if we, because I feel like humanity's first reaction to aliens would be to fight them.
Scary.
Because
It'd be
yeah,
scary.
they'd definitely be scared. Like the first.
Defense would probably be the first.
Exactly. It would definitely be more of a fight than flight reaction.
I don't know. It would be so cool though, to just have that.
I would be cool with it, unless
Yeah.
they start attacking us and then that whole thing. But if like an alien ship landed at my crib in some odd occasion, and he comes out or she or it,
Whatever it is.
Whatever species, whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to call it out of its name, and just pulls up. I definitely like be freaked out at first, but
I would
I would definitely
sure
love.
be freaked
I
out.
mean,
Love
like,
to-
yo, they over here speaking something. I'm like,
I'd be
what
like,
is
hey,
it? What did you say?
No, it'd be tweaking.
I
I
wanna-
would be so cool though.
yeah,
It'd
but
be
I
so
want to be
cool.
welcoming so that they know that like, hey,
Ever seen Paul, bro? Never seen Paul, bro?
Mm-mm.
What? Yeah, watch that movie. That shit is funny as fuck. It's about like an alien, and his name is Paul,
yeah,
and he came to like, I think Earth like a long ass time ago, but they pretty much like the CIA is trying to find him,
yeah,
but these people like take him up, and they're like, obviously, I don't know where he's at, bro.
yeah,
And they're trying to get him to his mothership,
yeah.
and that shit is hilarious, bro. And they was smoking some some alien weed,
Yeah.
and they was over here seeing like
They were out of that
like the
world.
like everything about the universe,
Really.
and like everything that came to be and shit like that. And it was
DMT.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I've,
for real.
I've heard. I've had a first-hand experience told to me. Wyatt told us. Crazy story. So crazy, and it's like I would never do it. I feel like I could go
I
without
think about it.
without that experience in my life.
I want to have a like
I would do.
an experience where it's just like wow, like that's really made me question something. 'Cause, like that's how it was when I
That would be
first
it.
was on. It's like, yeah, of course,
That
I'm
would
not gonna.
probably be it.
I'm not finna keep like obviously I'm not finna abuse that shit. I'm not finna be like, yo, I'm
Just
trying
do
to
it
take
every
a
day.
I'm trying to take a out of body experience, you feel me? I'm just trying to
There
like
are people like that.
yeah,
And I don't know how you can live like that.
just
No,
every day
going
you're just
crazy.
really just trying to experience something.
Yeah.
Like go sit your ass down real quick. Like
I
damn.
feel
It's
like
definitely crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's definitely crazy.
So his story was that he took it, and then he took it. It took like 2-3 minutes, and then he said like a Black Ops 3 portal from zombies opened up, and he shot through it, and he said that his soul left.
Was he
and it
sitting
like,
down?
"Phew!"
He
Yeah.
was sitting down the whole time?
Yeah,
Okay.
In a car,
Yeah.
he was in a
So
car
he
for
said
20
that.
minutes
Yeah,
straight.
for 20 minutes.
It was a
straight.
20-minute high?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he shoots through the portal, boom, and he said he was like at the center of the universe, right? And then he's seeing all these different not patterns. He said he's like seeing scenarios. He said that one of them was a guy in a tux with a briefcase, and he's running away from like a large building. I think he said it was, and he said that he interpreted it as being, you know, him running away from that 9 to 5, that he's never felt like he fit that mold of being in a 9 to 5 and slaving every single day, that he's always wanted to escape it and do all
Right.
that. So he said that his takeaway from that was always, you know, that he can make it outside of the 9 to 5 realm and just be his own person without any tie downs and nothing like that. And it's like really cool to think about it.
Yeah, because drugs like that they're definitely like the best. And they're not the best. I'd say they're not the best sense of self-reflection, but it's a really good.
Eye
They
opener.
make you think.
It's really good. It's
They
a
make you
really good
think.
way of self-reflection.
Crazy.
If you're willing to, if you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
some
it's not you, then don't.
obviously no, I wouldn't
Not for everybody.
ever push anything on like a type of psychedelic at all, because it's like, look, some people just they love how their life is. Like,
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, I love how my life is. You know, I would expect things to like hit different turns where, you know, because I'm living my life.
Right.
I wish things would go a bit different, but it's like, how the fuck can I control that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, one day I just hope to have, you know, a loving family. Just do what I feel like. Maybe have a little bit of extra cash, you know. Maybe take a little bit of, you know, crazy, you know, a little crazy.
Little
I
trip,
think
little
little
you can
trips.
ask for, bro.
Yeah, no, most definitely. The only reason I want like an abundance of money, like, is to escape. Like, I feel once you reach that level
Normality.
of wealth, yeah, you escape the confines of what this society
What's
is.
really average.
Exactly, and you can do whatever you want, and you can go see what the world is, and you can just escape everything and just put a shit all to the side, all the laws. I mean, you know, you gotta still be, but
Abide by
yeah,
them, yeah,
but-
For
definitely.
sure.
you can do literally
Whatever.
anything that you want.
How
There's
it
a little
was-
more leniency sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely how
depending
it
on the
was
money.
supposed
Yeah.
to be from the very start.
Exactly. most
How
definitely.
it was supposed to be. How humans were supposed to live on this planet and not fucking
Stricken
drain
down,
people,
yeah.
fucking taking their damn souls and putting it into a fucking job, or you're
Yeah.
just like, look, bruh, if you're not trying to make your money, then scat and
Yeah.
then fucking be homeless and shit. That,
Definitely not.
I mean,
Definitely.
yeah, I
It
would
is a shame.
really want to see like how the fuck
Like,
it would be if we was just not trying to work a job, but like work a job because you had to for survival instead of just for making the money. I mean, regardless, it's for survival, but it's not the same,
Yeah,
and that shit's crazy.
definitely not.
I
If
wouldn't
I
even
was-
be comfortable with the job if I had to survive working that job.
Yeah, like you're living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, I
and
just
all that
couldn't,
stuff.
man.
And it's a struggle now. We're not even like fully adults, and we're like paycheck to paycheck is like, damn, like I need gas. I gotta pay for a phone bill. I gotta pay for all this stuff, and it's like,
It's the real world.
yeah, most definitely. And you know, I'm kind of struggling, but imagine people who don't have their parents, people who don't have that you know, that support around them. They're even going even more crazy, and it's like, damn, bro.
And at that
you
point,
can only just
sometimes
think.
you got to do things that are just like
It could always be worse.
a
Yeah.
crazy thing. Like sometimes you even got to like sell your body because it's just like
Yeah.
you can't. There's nothing else you can do.
I mean,
I honestly,
I mean, I'm not knocking anyone who does that, but
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like there's a lot of ways you can.
there's
make money.
definitely nothing. At some point, I was like that. I was like, nah, I would never like support it. At the same time, look, I'm not knocking anybody who does that, cause it's like, look, if you got to, you're trying to do this and that, and nobody's trying to give you a job, Like if that's one way that you absolutely like have to like cling to
Then you gotta
surviving,
do it.
do what you have to do. I'm
Until
not
you
trying to
can't do
push
it.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So you don't have to anymore.
I give them half and half of my respect.
Right.
Because if there was like a different way, then obviously it would arise somewhere down the future.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're just like relying on that, like somehow some people just instead of just like wanting to actually strive in their life, they're just like, yo, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm just gonna do this. Like you know how some people in high school they were like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna be a stripper. I'm like, hey,
Do you?
you know, you
Go
got
ahead.
that. I'm not
Like, if
that
that's what you
early.
wanna do, yeah.
that early. They was just trying to cash
Thinking-
out at
but-
high school.
Yeah, but thinking that life is easy, like thinking that life is, it is what it is. Oh, you make all that money that night and that's it. No, what goes into it is
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, men
Yeah.
who have no respect for
Yeah,
females.
it's a very
it's vicious.
sensitive job.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's a very sensitive job.
you
I'm
know,
sure.
I knew. I don't want to name drop,
Right.
but I knew a female who was a stripper, and she would tell me about men trying to touch her in the job and trying to take her home and this and this and that, and it's like there are some weird men out here who get no love from females, so they feel the need
Weird.
to
To have to pay money to
exactly.
Look,
try and get that. It's
man,
just, I don't know. Those are the people who need help.
that's the thing. I've
Yeah.
never actually just like came into like contact with these people who have to like pay for it.
Yeah.
Like I've never like
Like I understand it. Like if the boys want to go out to the strip club and throw a couple dollar bills, this and that, I mean, go have fun. But there's some people that need that female interaction and crave it so much that they'll knock somebody out.
and even then
somebody,
yeah.
they'll be pushing it to the extreme. Then they're like, nah, bruh, I'm really trying to taste that. And they're
Yeah.
like, I ain't got no bread. Fuck that. I'm going in. And then like, look, bruh, at that point, you got to put the dog down. You feel me?
You have to.
You have to, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You
Definitely
people be
have to.
being some demons out in the streets, my boy. Just sit down, bro. We don't call it the seat, my boy. Take a seat. Huh?
Take a seat.
Fat one.
That's weird.
It's weird, bro.
People are weird.
And,
Some
hey,
people are
look, if you watching right now and you out here, one of those people,
One
Just-
of those.
just go ahead, leave a like and dip. Get the hell out.
He said leave a like first and then do.
I mean, I'm trying to come on, bro. We try to get somewhere too. I mean,
Everybody got their grind. Everybody. I mean, I don't knock nobody.
No,
Nothing
definitely
like
not.
that.
That's one thing. That's,
But a lot of people are starting to think like the jobs outside of the 9 to 5s, and I even had to realize that the jobs outside of the 9 to 5s are easier. Like rapping, everybody thinks they can rap now, or like forex.
it's all a skill. Man.
Yeah.
It's still a skill.
Yeah, you got to
Something
build
you have
that
to
skill
practice.
exactly religiously. Like
Right.
there's got to be everyday dedication, making sure your similes correlate, all that stuff. Like so, it's not
It's like
just
being a mechanic.
yeah, it's not just
Yeah.
you writing some words down and they rhyme. I mean, today
Trial
it
and
might
error.
be.
some people
Yeah,
I
honestly,
can
these
really.
days it really is like that, but it should be trial and error.
Yeah, I mean, if
You gotta figure it out.
if you know music and you really like appreciate music, then you know that it's not just a bunch of words at the end of your bar
No
that
little
rhyme all the
pumps.
time. Yeah,
No little pumps.
and
please.
Lausanne's and all that stuff.
No
I-
six-
Hey,
6'9".
that man blew out already. He
Yeah.
done.
So
He
it's,
done for life. I hope it stays like that. To be
Mhm.
honest.
But you know, it takes time. It takes dedication. You gotta work your craft. Like even this, sometimes it's like, yo, what do we even talk about? Like, but there's so much to talk about. But you gotta be able to keep the conversation going. You gotta be able to segue into things. So everything takes practice. Everything takes a little dedication. But a lot of people don't have it. In the world that we live today, where we're cyborgs and we got our phone and it's easy to do stuff.
Oh,
A lot
hell
of
yeah.
people don't put that foot forward to be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this. Let me go do it.
Yeah, I think they all kind of have the goal, but
Yeah,
I think everyone kind of has that goal,
yeah,
to actually do something. But it's just a difference between the ones who do it and don't.
yeah.
A lot of people want to do something with their lives, but you gotta start early. You gotta. Even then, in high school, I was just like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
And
True.
it kind of still is. It's like a blurry picture. Like when you continue with your life, parts of it is just gonna become more clear because it's like, yo,
You just gotta keep going.
hell yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta walk upon it.
Yeah, and I don't believe in the cards that you're dealt. Like, yeah, your life may be set up a certain way, but there's always a way to escape. There's always a way to escape.
There's always a way to cheat the system
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah.
Slide a card in there. You feel me? Get some. There's
Do
some crazy
something.
shit going on. Cause
Do something.
like with rapping, for instance, look, there's some people, like we said, there's some people who can, and there's some people who don't.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, if you know your friend can rap, like I know who, a certain someone, get them to the stew, man. And the people who don't, and you're over here hearing them rap, and you think you hyping it up because
Be
they're your
honest
friend.
with your friends.
Sometimes,
Please.
look,
Yeah, be real.
Stop jocking
people
them.
rap for fun. Don't knock
hurt
it
these
up. That
people's
shit,
feelings, be
those shits
nice.
is clean. But like, if you know,
You're getting them clowned. You're
Clown.
getting your friends clowned on. Like, no, you're not gonna hear it, but you're getting your friends clowned all over the world because you think that their one-liners that rhyme are hard. And look, bro, they're
I
not.
can honestly say that I've, did the dirty deed of posting on my story. They wasn't that
No,
hot.
no.
They wasn't that hot,
Hell
but I
no.
had to, bro. It was the boy.
I'm
But
not posting it if it's not fire.
and then I just realized.
Respect.
I'm not posting if it's not fire. Fuck
Respect.
that.
Hey, it is what it is.
I mean, but what else? You
Christ.
went from Southeastern to St. John's. How was that change? I love hearing about
Man, I thought I was ready.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I was ready. I was definitely ready, but when I got there, it was kind of a shock when I got there because
Yeah.
I felt like I was ready, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. It was a great time. I probably didn't have a single bad day up there, honestly.
Wow, that's
Except the cold ones.
That-
except during the winter.
It
It be
gets
break.
cold.
Sucked.
It be break up there, bro.
So
Oh,
cold.
dude, bad. Really bad.
So cold. Well, if you don't know
Um,
where St. John's is, it's in Queens,
Right.
New York.
Jamaica, Queens.
Yeah. So,
I'm not gonna lie.
Just for that reference.
I
Flushing,
gotta
if you
take a
will.
trip. I gotta take a trip to a couple places. New York, Colorado, Cali. Those are just.
Yo, do you seen the Dreamville?
No.
The Dreamville labels performing in Colorado, the Red Rock.
Really?
Red Rock on
When?
October 23rd. Me and my boys are gonna go.
October 23rd?
October 23rd.
What's the move?
Dang.
Me and my boys are going.
Dang, I don't know.
I'm down. I'm
They
sliding.
just
bro.
dropped it today. Tickets don't start selling until.
I'm gonna
Friday
take
morning.
me and my girl. Me and my girl.
Yeah, no.
You know who she is.
No, they just
Bree, I love you.
posted another one earlier in
Okay.
Queens
Really?
at City Field, so it's gonna be 10 minutes away. So I'm gonna be there for
You
sure.
might have to sneak in.
I'm gonna be there. It's 5 days after the Dreamville one in Colorado, so
Yeah.
me and my boys are gonna be
Traveling.
sliding.
That's what's up, though. How's the atmosphere up there, though?
It's really dope. It's different. There's
Yeah.
so many people out there. You just
New York.
Yeah,
The
you know,
melting
it's-
pot.
yeah, definitely. That's one big thing. You
Yeah.
know, I
Definitely the melting pot.
out here, at least at Overhill, it was a really diverse school.
Alright.
But it was like that, like times 30 up there. It was crazy. I never thought I'd walk around. I'd walk around the street and be the only white person within like a 300, 400 person, I guess ratio. I don't know, but I mean, I wasn't uncomfortable at all. It was just it's all
Different.
part of being there. But no, it's super dope. You see a lot of cool things. You see a lot of crazy things.
Right.
Hear a lot of crazy things.
You're right. Definitely. Sometimes people don't appreciate the change of scenery. Like, a change of scenery could affect your entire life.
Tired.
And
Look.
Probably one of the best decisions I ever made.
that's what I'm saying.
Honestly.
A change of scenery or a change of location, change of an atmosphere can do wonders for you. And,
I definitely need to change that. This
sometimes
place
it
here.
takes it. That-
Dog water, my boy. I came here. I don't know what to expect when you first come to like the state, obviously.
Yeah.
But when I first came here, I was just.
It don't matter when you're young.
Yeah.
You just don't want to get stuck.
Hey,
And I've seen a lot of people get stuck.
I don't want to get stuck
Here.
here.
Here. That's what
I
I
do
mean.
not want to
here.
get stuck here because, man,
It's kind of boring.
every day of my life that I've been
You
here,
can still always get out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always do something, but like when I was always just here, I was just like, damn, what is there to do in this general area? It's like, go play a sport. I mean, maybe go get
Find
some
some
food.
Hit a Folin. Hit a Folin.
Hit up the blood, you know what I'm saying? But look, North Carolina, start putting some shit around, man. I'm saying I'm tired
I'm
of
not
being
gonna lie, I
bored.
appreciated it way more whenever I came back.
Yeah.
I appreciate it now more than I ever did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why is
Just
that, though?
getting that sense of space. You know, you don't have that up there.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
So many people. I mean, it's cool with all those people all over the place, but then it's just sometimes it gets annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's home. You know, it's where everything started.
True.
Not necessarily where everything started, but
True,
it's where I've been most of my life.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
So it's not the best place in the world. It's surely not the worst.
Yeah.
But
It definitely could be worse,
it's home.
but I definitely feel like it could be better.
Yeah, it could always be better.
Yeah.
It could definitely always be better.
True.
I feel like there's always a better in every situation. I mean, obviously, but
Yeah, they're expanding. It's gonna take some time.
they need to start building some fucking gas stations.
Give
Like,
Spring Lake
God,
like 10
damn.
years and it'll be booming.
I hope so. You got a huge army base down the road. You
The
should-
biggest one in the nation.
Exactly. You should have some shit around it, like maybe a mall, maybe some Chick-fil-A,
Mall 30 minutes away.
something. Give me something. Like I mean Cross Creek could use an update though. Like
For real, like,
Oh, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been there, dude. I've been going there for over 10 years. Probably like 16 years at this point. And I still get lost in there, honestly.
Really?
I'd be forgetting where the stores are.
I don't know. I'd be marking every day on that shit. Cause it's just so, it's like, it's just a fucking, it's like a cross, man.
No, it is. It's definitely like four.
Cross
it's-
Creek, you know, it's
Four
just shit's just really
Yeah,
just.
I just forget where.
I went to Greensboro, right, and they have a fucking mall that's like
I'm huge.
3 stories. I'm over here like, damn.
we just
Let me
live
hop
in the
in.
wrong part.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I
I'm
feel
in
like,
New York.
Oh my
sheesh, what's up,
gosh,
bro?
the Macy's there.
Hell
The
yeah.
Macy's in New York is ridiculous.
There's one in Hudson Yards. It's like 4 stories tall.
Yeah.
It's
God damn.
insane. They got like a Rolex. They got literally like an H&M up to like Rolex
Yeah.
and like Marcus Neiman, like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
So how about the style scene? Like, so out here, you know, you got some people who can really dress, sorta. But up there, like, if you can't dress in New York, that's a huge problem. So, like,
I don't know. There's a lot of people who definitely can't up there. I mean,
Yeah.
there's always people who just don't care, you know.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Yeah.
there's people who just don't have a mind for it.
But you see, like, people rocking, like, different brands other than just, you know, Nike Champion and...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've seen, yeah. I've seen people wearing jackets that I've seen like online for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Shoes. Dude, I've seen dudes. Dude, one of the first days me and my boy were walking around Queens. We had just walked out of this like sneaker shop, and he walked up on us and he had like these big chains. And he was like, "Yo, these look good. These look fire." And we were like, "Sure, dude." And he was like, "Yeah, 20K each." And just walked away. We were like, "All right."
Good for him.
All right.
Yeah.
If they were 20K, I don't know. They didn't look like it, but
Go ahead, get
Hey.
the diamond tester on that
but no,
shit.
people definitely do have a very different sense of style up there.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see. It's pretty cool to see.
Definitely. Every place got their own flavor. And
Yeah.
how they dress and what they think is nice and whatnot. Like,
Hey yo, low key, let's talk about the motherfucking when you go to a mall, bruh, or at least our mall, at least. I be going there, bruh. I'll definitely find some shit better online. I'm tired of going into the
I'm
fucking
an online
Cross Street
shopper,
Mall.
bro.
yeah.
I swear there is not.
Sorry,
I don't be
I'm an
going in
online
there.
shopper.
I'm not finna go in there. Damn, that shit's fire. I only go in person for the simple reason of like, yo, I gotta see if it looks.
If it fits.
It
fits.
fits the
Right.
your character, bro. It's just like
That's it.
that's it.
True. There do be some drip online though. Like the online,
I'm an online
is
shopper
so
for
No,
different.
there's definitely always drip online
I see
and
it
not in the
often.
fucking store.
Yeah.
Y'all need to up y'all shit before I get mad.
Yeah, and outlets. Like if
Yeah.
you're not,
Outlets
if you don't
too.
know outlets,
You gotta get on
get
the
put
outlet,
on.
man.
Yep. And you're saving so much bread at the outlets, bro. Hop on it. My pops has always been an outlet type of guy, and it's like, yo, you see some stuff that you would not see in the store because it's like either they got like the summer collection still out and it's
Mhm.
winter, or they got the winter collection out and it's still summer, and the jackets be crazy, sweatsuits be wild, shirts just be different. It just be different, and it's cool because like going from here, an outlet out here and then an outlet in Florida, which I've been, you
There's
see
a
some
big difference.
crazy stuff. Some
Yeah.
crazy stuff. It's nice. It's easy.
Things you didn't even know those brands made.
Right. Definitely that. Definitely that. Like some design, you know, the normal Tommy Hilfiger with the Tommy
Just
stripe
collabs
of
or
life.
something.
Yeah. It's nice. Definitely different. Definitely some shit I like seeing. I like looking nice. But, you know, inspiration, you know, definitely J. Cole. It's cool to see someone who's like that successful but doesn't need to
look.
to the glamour. And there's not a lot of people like that.
So I respect him.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people who can just rock a hoodie all day and some sweat shorts and
Some
just-
sweatpants that are pulled up to his knee.
yeah, and just cruising down New York
Some
City on a
basketball
bike,
shoes.
yeah, chilling.
He's a dog for that.
Hey, bro, I respect
An
it though, cause it's like, hey,
goat.
bro, you can just know that once you made it, bro, you can just still live your simple lifestyle and just.
But you
Be
see,
chill.
with a lot of rappers now, and I feel like every rapper's got to go through that stage where it's like, oh, they went from the trenches to living lavish.
To show off.
Yeah, just to
They've never done it before.
exactly. So I understand it, and at first when I really got into the rap scene, it's like I didn't like it. I didn't like every rapper flexing their chain because it's like, why do you need to? But
Why do
now-
rappers wear 2 watches?
Yeah, like
That's the most annoying thing I
Yeah.
think I could ever look at, dude.
you looking at both. What are you doing?
Yeah,
it's
like,
a watch, bro.
$200,000.
They just trying to
watches.
flex it, bro. That's
For
the
what?
only thing
Yeah,
to flex.
yeah. To
I
flex.
get it,
That
man, but
they have better shit than you, I guess. I mean, like, hey, that's cool, bro. But
buy
is
a
your
jet or something.
are your
Yeah.
bars fire? Are your bars fire? bro?
Apparently, they got $200,000.
Yeah,
Nah,
I guess
bro.
so.
That makes
To
your
these
bars
labels,
fire.
to these
Yeah.
bum ass labels.
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, bro.
Everybody's
Just for
got a
dropping a
label.
song, bro. People, they just make money, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Look, it's one rapper I can honestly say I hate with, like, they just coming in just to fuck shit up. Look, I understand his troll game was fire. Tekashi 6ix9ine, fuck that boy real quick. He a little fucking rat. Don't even matter if he was a rat or not.
Yeah,
He's still a bitch.
yeah. He was just a troll.
I can't stand, bro.
He was
He's
just a
funny.
troll. Yeah,
He's definitely funny.
he did it for a reason. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He definitely knew what he was doing. Pulling up at O Block at like 2 a.m, so nobody caught his ass. But
Damn well, but he got caught. He was
Yeah.
finna scurry boy, finna ditch real quick. He was finna get shot.
he
at.
does it all for a reason. And the world that we live in gives people like that attention. So that's how they blow. People who are trolls and are just wanting to, mess up the peace and all that stuff. So, what can you do?
I think somebody said he was gonna die in August. Like, there's this like famous like YouTube page.
Yeah.
Like they're pretty much like guessing all the people.
Like The Simpsons.
Yeah, like they're guessing all the people who are gonna die on this day and month,
Yeah.
and they've gotten like all of them right.
Really?
hmm
What is this page called?
I don't know, bro. I saw
Someone
it.
should notify the FBI.
I
Yeah.
seen it on
That's pretty
TikTok,
weird. That's
but-
pretty fucking weird.
Yeah.
but it was crazy because they said he was finna die in like August.
Yeah. No, what's weird is The Simpsons. How
Yeah.
right they are. I want to know what goes on there. I want to know how they
We got-
calculate all
we got
this
two
shit
theories.
into them.
Time travel.
Okay. Yeah.
Either that. Here you go, bro. Let me say my shit,
Go
my
ahead,
piece.
bro. Go ahead.
They're time travelers, or like I heard some shit where like them having it like played, it's like, how do I say it, like them having, it's like the power to like write something into existence, but
Yeah.
obviously that shit's
Yeah.
it's just the theory. I'm not gonna feel like, oh yeah,
No,
that's,
right.
that's
Time
right.
travel though? Do you guys think time travel is possible?
Fuck yes, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think so.
Time travel.
That's just a very, very complex, like,
super though.
So
like
complex.
super complex.
how could you? I want it to be real. I want it to actually happen. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change anything, but if
Just to
if I could
back.
go through a machine and go back in time, that'd be so cool.
Smack myself.
Anytime
Yeah.
ever.
Smack
Yeah.
myself
Or
a
go
couple
forward in
times.
time.
Just
Where you
to
going?
fucking-
What time
Oh,
period?
shit. 2016.
2000. That's a good year.
2016.
Dude, I don't know. Maybe like ancient Greece, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That's cool.
That'd be dope. Or nah, maybe like living in Japan, like,
Samurai days.
yeah, like.
That shit would
Qing
be
Dynasty
live,
or,
bro.
like-
I would definitely
like
try to
in the
get nice.
dynasties they had, yeah,
Yeah.
samurais and
Get nice with it,
dude,
bro.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. I can mess with that.
That'd be so cool.
I think 2019. Where was it? China. 2019 China, wherever that dude was at, where he ate the bat. Yeah, definitely right there, stopping him from eating the bat, and all this shit.
If he did eat the bat,
if he did eat the bat,
or if it came out of a lab.
Hey,
you think-
see,
Yeah.
some people think so too.
I'm not trying.
I don't think.
I don't know what it was, so I'm not gonna make an
Look.
assumption.
It could have been. It could have been. Look, I don't know. So I go with the bat eating, but it could have been a lab. He's dropping the flashlight so y'all can see us. I'm sorry, but
It's dark as hell out here.
it could have been a lab. You think it was
I
you
think-
think it was manufactured in a lab to kill old people?
No,
Like,
not even to kill
decrease the
old
pop-
people. Just to, definitely
decrease
to
the population.
look.
I
We're
think if that was the plan, I think if they were to make it in a lab and have a plan like that, I think it would have been to decrease the population by
Yeah.
a certain percentage.
Yeah.
Whatever it's I mean, it's not even a dangerous. I mean, to people who have previous problems and
Yeah.
are old, there's always a chance.
I mean,
but
to be honest, at some point
It's not
you
bad.
kind of just once you have a lot of fucking people, and it's just overcrowding in certain places. You just kind of gotta be like, damn, well, let's let them go, bruh. Just take them out, cause
But who gives anybody authority to do that? I feel like nobody has the authority to be like, okay, we got to decrease the population, so let's kill some people.
the groups that we will never know about.
Yeah, definitely.
the top tier.
Illuminati,
What's
I don't
Skull
even
and
think it'd be
Bones?
Illuminati. I think it's.
even higher than that.
Yeah.
You think there's a secret organization of like world?
I think there's
leaders that-
multiple.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think there's
definitely.
multiple.
There's
Yeah.
shit.
No, I think so. Too. I
Skull and
definitely
Bones
think
is
so.
one of them.
Yeah.
There's the Illuminati. Wait, I know there's like two more.
And they,
There's like a Satanist group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And they control what happens.
There's a Satanist group that's ran by a former army general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, you can look. I forget his name. I think it's like Michael something.
Damn.
Akito,
Yeah.
something like that. But he was like like practicing Satanist while he was still in the military.
Yeah. Hey. To each their own.
I guess.
I guess. Like to each their own, I guess. But I definitely think there are some powers that we don't know about
Definitely.
that decide the fate of humanity, and it's bullshit because I would like to know. Like, just tell me.
I just want the truth,
yeah,
bro. Like,
facts. Like,
if
to
I could
me
just-
as my person,
ooh.
I just want the truth.
if I could just get the truth and just know everything, and then at that point, what would you even do with
What
that
would
knowledge?
you do? Like, okay, so like, if you, what would you do if you knew that divinity was real? Like, there's this higher power, maybe two, maybe three, that watch over us. What do you do then? And we're just its little plaything on this space
I think
rock.
honestly, it would become more fearful.
Yeah.
There's only one thing you can do. You gotta unite as a people
Yeah.
and take the motherfuckers down. If that's even possible, if they just start
A divine
gunning our,
power.
start
You're talking about a high. You're talking about
like how high are we talking?
I'm
We're
talking
about
like high,
gods
like,
and
like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
that's what he's
saying.
talking about.
Yeah,
Something
oh
like God,
shit,
divinity.
damn!
Something
Look,
like
if I
God.
could,
Yeah.
I think if it was to be, I mean, obviously, if you're a Christian, obviously you believe it, but
yeah.
I think if it were to be actually confirmed that God was real, that'd be crazy.
As fuck.
I'd be a lot more scared.
Yeah,
I'd be a lot
think
more
of
scared.
People would be more scared. A little bit more fearful.
What happens after death? Type
Yeah.
shit.
And that's not me saying he's not real. That's just me saying if it was proved,
Yeah.
like proven.
Like, yeah, some actual legit proof. I mean,
Right.
you hear of works and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And,
Stories and whatnot.
yeah.
It's definitely something.
Definitely something.
Without a doubt, there's something.
I believe in a higher power. What people make it out to be,
Hell no.
it might not be the same.
I
No.
believe in some, like there's something there, and there's something
Or it
that's
could just
like,
be a
an entity.
simulation.
I think. I love the simulation theory.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
oh shit.
if it's true, I want to know. Because, nigga, I go buck wild in this simulation. I
Right.
go crazy.
I mean, what does it really
does it
mean?
replay though?
What does life really mean?
If it's a simulation, dang.
Even without, what does it really mean?
Anything? Nothing. What is life really mean?
Well,
What
when you-
is life?
If you
Nothing.
did
Nobody
go
knows.
crazy, right? Just say you did go crazy. Does it just replay? Because
And
you
I
know how
start
you
from
do get
scratch?
Would you
deja
want it to
vu.
replay?
Damn, fuck. I don't want to. Like, if I could just be something different each time, that'd be smooth. But like, deja vu gives me the instance like, because you know how you can dream something and that shit happens.
Yeah.
It's just like either you run the simulation back, or you a fucking telepathic motherfucker. You over here going a little bit into the future and just just having that shit there. Like,
So I like Duncan Trussell because he feels like that
Yeah, yeah.
we are in a simulation and that we're gods ourselves put in a simulation in these weak bodies. And this
Very
and
well
that.
could be.
We could. I mean, I'm not discrediting it, but it's like, how does he? Because he speaks with so much certainty in the fact that this is a simulation. He's a god. We're all gods, and we're just, we've been dumbed down to these little creature things. And it's like, if you look at religion and you look at like the Bible and how like if you either go to heaven, it says that you're supposed to enter this glorified body,
Right.
and like
You turn 33.
Yeah, and it's
Or
just
whatever that is.
yeah, and it's like this body that's not like human, but it's glorified and all this and that, and it's weird that like he's figured out that we are all gods and we all been tricked into the simulation. How did why can't he escape now is my thing. Like, why can't he escape the simulation if he's figured it out?
He can.
I mean,
He can.
I mean, why hasn't he?
He's-
I mean, that's a
Yes.
great question. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know too much
Yeah.
about that guy. I've heard him speak a little bit.
You
But,
got it. He's
have you ever
he's
seen his
interesting.
show?
I've seen clips.
The Midnight Gospel?
Watch
Yeah,
that.
I've
Watch
seen
it from.
clips.
I'd say watch it from beginning to end, bro. It's pretty interesting to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, most definitely.
When I was, I was obviously not watching it normal, but like,
No, I know what you mean.
it was very like, it wasn't sensation. It's like, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I said this a couple of times. I saw the last episode, started crying.
Yeah.
That shit hit me.
It's
differently.
eye-opening.
Yeah, definitely, for real. Definitely, for real. No, it's very insightful the way that he talks about things. It's like, it makes me want. Now, I mean, I don't want to say that like it makes me want to believe what he's saying, but
But
like,
it's exciting.
yeah, he speaks with such conviction in his ways that he talks. It's like does he know something that I don't? And
He makes you feel like he does.
yeah. So
So do you think escape, like your escape, could be like death?
you think escape is the death of the simulation? I mean, you think
The
escaping the simulation?
And you're
is
popping
death?
out like, hey yo, that shit was clean. I guess.
I don't know. You want to try right now?
Nah, bro. I think I'm.
No, I'm
crazy.
playing. No, I'm playing. I don't know. That would suck. That I would have to go through that experience of dying just to wake up again and now what?
I've
I go
seen,
through
like,
another simulation.
A lot of articles that death is like a human like construct,
Yeah.
that it's like we don't
Yeah,
really
your body does it.
yeah, it's like
Your body
your
just shuts down.
yeah, it's I mean, it's not like you actually could die, because you know how your soul is,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not dead,
Supposed to
but
be everlasting.
yeah, but it's like, hey, to that I say, I'm trying to keep my soul pure, because
I would
if
like to.
I mean, if it's not, bro, I'm finna be on some crazy shit, like, demons over here haunting people. Do you think that, like, demons are, like
Corrupt
peop-
souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're trapped.
Corrupt souls.
I
You
think-
can't
I don't
leave
know.
now.
I don't know. Demons to me are like
I think they just have
yeah.
that negative drive. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Never encountered one.
I've encountered some crazy shit. I can't even lie.
I've had some weird shit happen, but not like.
My dad said that our family name was like Curse or some shit like that. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of like entities, like some scary shit, and I'm just like, nah, that shit. Yo, I'm pretty sure I told you, but there's this one time where I low-key thought like that I was possessed, and I was tweaking. I didn't smoke. I didn't do no psychedelic. I was a young kid, sick as hell. And one of these days, bro, I was just chilling in my bed, and out of nowhere, like, I started hearing voices in my head, and I'm just like, hey, yo, like, am I dreaming?
Yeah.
But nah. So, like, it was starting to tell me, like, some negative
Could
shit,
have been
like,
a spirit.
it was
It
telling me
really
some,
could've been.
some
some
They-
negative ass shit, like, it was like,
They
yo.
go for weak minds. You said
hell
you were
yeah.
young.
Yeah, and it was telling me, like, hey, yo, you blink, the world is ending. It's finna explode. Like, yo, it was telling me, like, I killed my mom. And I was starting to freak out. Like, my body was starting to, like, have you seen in the movies where they start, like, tripping on the
Like
bed?
The Exorcist.
I started doing that shit. And I was just like, hey, yo, what? I was trying to tell my body to calm down. And at, like, one point, I did calm down. And I was just like, all right, breathe. I'm trying to keep my eyes open because he said if I close my eyes, it's done. So like once my eyes closed,
Yeah.
like I heard nothing. I was just like, all right, do I
Tripping.
open my
I'm
eyes?
tripping.
I opened my fucking eyes and nothing happened. I'm like, all right, I mean shit. I guess I'm still alive.
Right.
Yeah.
And like it was just like a repeating shit. Like you killed your mom, you killed your mom, you killed your mom, you
But
killed your mom.
It's crazy. So like, there's this. I've seen this documentary about a ex-Satanist turned Christian, and the way that he explains,
Damn.
yeah, but he was deep, like deep into
You
the
gotta be
Satanist.
deep to
So
transfer from a Satanist to a Christian.
yeah, so he's deep in this, right? And he's talking about how like there's different principalities, different demons for different things,
Damn.
and he's saying that it's a crazy documentary, and like if you watch it, it like really shakes like how you see shit. So he was close enough to the devil, like in what he was saying. He was close enough to the devil where he would be chilling in his house, and the devil would walk into his apartment. He lived in New York, I believe. It would walk into his apartment, sit down, and he would have a conversation face to face. No lie, like this is a real document. You can look it up. And he's sitting next to the devil face to face, and he's like, "Yo, like you are my kid. Like you are mine now. I own your soul."
That's what Satan was telling him?
Yeah, right. And Satan tells him that like, look, whatever you manifest in my name will be done. So there was people coming to him, like normal people coming to him about wanting to put like principalities and wanting to like end other people's lives, right? So what he would do is grab a picture of that person. He would tell the people to bring a picture of him, right? He'd place it down in like a shrine, and he had like different beads and necklaces that represented different principalities, and he would put it over the picture, and in that week or in that month they would die, right? And it's crazy. So this one time when he's going up, like some man wants his wife killed, but she's like she's like a Christian and all this and that, and he tries to do the principality thing, and he's saying as many demons as he sent to kill her, she should have been dead in like a day, but it didn't happen. So right, he's laying down in his bed, and he says that God comes to him and he tells him like, leave my child alone. Like you have no power over this one. She's mine, and this and it's cool to like hear about these stories, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, did it really happen? But
Right.
it's some crazy shit.
I mean, I'd love to think that there's, I mean, I wouldn't even love to hear it, but just like if there's higher, people above me, like, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to
Accomplish.
like? Obviously, once you see God as, that's, the person who's gonna protect me. He's, my everything. People, who devote their whole, mind to them, their soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, like even some people who are not like, financially stable or rich or, what can he? I'm not trying to say like what can he like bring to the table, because some people are like truly blessed. Obviously, like
Right.
they get what is coming to them.
Right.
But like,
You're talking about God or Satan?
God.
Okay.
I mean, even if it
I'm
was
trying
the
to
other
follow.
way, if it was the other way around,
Right.
like obviously you can see what intentions that the devil has.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is God's intention
Right.
of just having his children, sometimes suffer, or even like not, I don't know how to explain it the right way, but something like
Why
that.
does
Pain
he
and
allow-
suffering is inevitable, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It will always happen.
yeah, that's true.
So what I think what you're trying to say is like, why do we suffer? Like, why does if God is almighty and all this and that, why is there like a bad side? to
Why
everything?
isn't the world perfect?
Yeah, exactly.
But isn't it like pretty much the devil was a fallen angel, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
As it says in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
But did he switch for like I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never like really just opened up the Bible and just
So
like
what it was is, I mean, if
You got it.
So what it was is that basically, Satan was like the most crowned angel in heaven. Like he was supposed to be the most glorious. He had all these jewels and all these things. But what happened was is that he wanted to be better than God, and he wanted to take his throne, and he wanted to be almighty and this and that. So he got damned to hell. And basically what it is that heaven is, you know, the good, but hell is supposed to be a representation of bad. Like there's a holy trinity, but there's also like the devil has his own, like, not holy, but his own trinity. You know, you have the Antichrist, you have Satan, and I think it's is it Lucifer? I don't know.
It's just another name for Satan.
So it's the Antichrist, Lucifer, and then something else. It's something else. I'm not really too sure, but that's what it is that he was trying to take God's spot as the most divine, and then got damned to hell. So to me, it's weird. I'm a Christian, but I'm starting to like.
It's greed.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But it's. I don't know. So I started watching Lucifer recently, like the TV show on Netflix, and that point of view of like how they interpret it, it's just a different point of view, and it's like that everybody blames the devil for the bad shit that they do, but in actuality, it's your own desires that lead you to do what's wrong and stuff. Right. So
thank you.
He goes out there throughout the entire show saying that like humanity has blamed me for all the wrongdoings, but in actuality, all I did was bring out your deepest desires, and the repercussions for doing what you wanted to do happen. But it's weird. I don't know. I believe in God. I just feel like if you're a good person and you're empathetic towards everybody,
try to do your best.
then I think you'll be fine.
Right.
I don't feel like you have to be
Just be a good person.
Exactly.
It's not hard
at all.
It's not hard at all. It's easier to be a good person.
I don't know. I'd say it's easy, but like, take it with a grain of salt. Some people,
you're always gonna want to be a bad person sometimes, but I mean,
I feel like it. So I like to consider, like back in the day, I like to consider myself like a mean person. I wasn't mean, but I was more just like a secluded person. Like I would more say to myself, I don't worry about anybody else, and I'm trying to be nicer. And that's really hard because people are mean. Like some people,
some people are just truly
so
mean. Right.
And trying to be nice to that person and show that person love is like,
it's hard.
Damn, like I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm trying to show you love and like affection. Like what the hell did I do to you? So nice people don't get. Nice people don't get the credit that they deserve.
Some people are already just tainted because of like the parents they have, bro.
It's all about your upbringing.
It's definitely because like some people are just obviously they bad, like, and they raise up their seed, and that shit doesn't just they just happy with the fuck they not happy, bro. Yeah. They've gotten tortured low key their whole childhood. And it's just like, yo,
it's probably gonna be passed down once again.
Right. Yeah, and low key, those people who are just trying to be naturally who they are and a good person, but their family brings them down.
Yeah, it's hard.
And it's crazy because I've seen so many situations like with my friends, people that I obviously love, and I see them going through these things because obviously their parents are like not the best people,
the ideal,
the ideal parents, like. And it's kind of sad to see because you see a lot of people break.
Yeah.
And it's not like you can even give them that, like, yo, why are you like this? Because you know why they're like that. And it's low-key sad. I'm not going to lie, bro.
It is. You definitely feel for those people. But, I mean, God has a plan for everybody. So.
Yeah. But it's kind of sad how those people just be like.
I think if you're mentally strong, you can get out of it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what the situation is.
A lot of people aren't, though, and they just think like, yo.
A lot of people fold really quickly.
Let me take the easy way out, and it's sad, but maybe it's the best for them. I mean, not really, but
like ever are you talking about like suicide and stuff? I don't feel like if you're watching and you're going through something, I feel like you can always find a different way of dealing with how you're dealing. Like I know you may feel like people may not understand you and people may not, relate to what you're going through, but we're all different. We're all going through different walks of life, and it's just, so the fact that a lot of people don't understand you, we can't put ourselves. You lived with what you lived through, right? So me trying to put myself in your shoes will never.
It won't work.
It won't work. But if you have those people trying to talk to you,
Yeah, just
and
talk to
try-
someone who understands.
Exactly. Who wants to
Who
understand.
who will try to understand.
Exactly. Those people you should
Who
hold
want the
dear to
best
you.
for you.
Exactly. Most definitely. It's hard to say because everybody.
It's a hard topic.
Exactly.
Try to have a clear eye for those snakes. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like to bring you down.
A lot. Keep your circle tight.
It's tight as hell.
But
Shouldn't even let other people judge
Yeah.
your decision with your life.
exactly, it's yours. Do
So-
whatever you please.
Do you?
Take
Do
that
you
and
for
run with
real?
it.
Yeah. But I feel like we covered a lot of topics. This was definitely
It was
a
in,
doozy.
it was. It was very interesting.
Yeah. But
Gotta get every walk of life.
yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed our guests, Ricky Kelly.
Thank you.
We're here
Thank you for
with
having
the,
me.
of course, Ryan. It was a blast.
It's
It's
anytime.
always
Always
my
Mindful
fault.
podcast. Let's go.
Have fun. See y'all. Have a good night. Shout out to